Hi there folks, and welcome back to yet another Company of Heroes match. This time we are playing in a special map. It is the remake of the classical map in the Company of Heroes 1, which is called Red Bull Express. As in the vanilla map, we got the high fuel points in the center of the map, while on the two flanks we got the 11 plus ammunition. Let's take a brief look in our teams. We've got three Wehrmacht players. One is called Takai, the other is called Rommel, and Claude Spanzer. While their teammate, he's playing as the OKW in the Oberkommando West, he is called Eichenkapp. Sorry for the small mistakes here. While I'm playing as a Russian here, along with my teammates Petza and Nautilus, who's playing as the Americans. We also have a teammate, he is Russian, I cannot pronounce that name. Let's take a look on the movements first. We've got a bunch of engineers from the Wehrmacht moving on the east side of the map, while the allies they're going for a more centered strategy. They're going for the middle fuel points. Let's take a look on the building order. I've got the support command Kompanija. I've already gotten 2 MGs and a mortar coming, while my teammate Nautilus, he is going for his lieutenant as soon as he gets the fuel for it. My teammate he will be going for tier 1 any moment now, while our Russian teammate he is also going for tier 1. So we got the first HQ brought up by the Commander West player. He is upgrading it into a battle group headquarters, which will allow him, if he activates it, a retreat point for his teammate, and will also spawn 2 medics that will heal his guys. As you can see, there has been a ton of changes in the map. We have a bunch of trenches in each side, mostly in the center and this side as well. While the other side over here is pretty much a no man's land. We've got flats and a lot of handbags for players to take cover behind. We do have a small village over here, and we have a big church located right over there, which is very essential if each team wants to capture the other team's fuel point. Got a small combat going on. We have an MG coming out from Rommel. He is capping his house over here, while we got a 4 Volksgrenadier spam coming out from Eichenkapp. Well, in the first place, the allied team managed to capture this one. They did not support it in time. They are gonna lose one. The map is pretty much divided at this point. Each fuel belongs to a specific team. The village over here is pretty even. We do not have any. No, either side has managed to capture it. Well, the right flank is captured by my forces at this point. I am guarding them with 2 MGs. As you can see, the whole side is completely 100% covered. Nothing is getting through there. Well, we got some Molotovs coming out from Petza. He used it to take down the MG inside this building. We've got the upgrade in the battle group headquarters, which allowed the Oberkommando player to retreat his guys, and you can also see the medics healing them. We've got the first Rackenwerfer. It's a very nice AT gun coming out from Eichenkapp. He expects an allied M5, or is it an M5? So he's gonna use it just in case. We've got the MG42 over here trying to deal as much damage as it can. As you can see, it has 100% cover from the trench that the map has provided for him. Got a bunch of grenadiers. As you can see, most of the battle takes place in the middle, which is what happened in the vanilla Company of Heroes map. The 16 plus fuel that we got on each side, located right over there, is a pretty nasty one. You could get tank each one. If you manage to get both of them, you can get a lot of tanks soon. We've got yet another advance coming out from Iron Club. He's got the 4 Voltron there. I managed to get a mortar up in this mountain, but they are overrunning my teammate Petsa over here, who has to fall back. So each side has an ammunition for herself, while the middle is getting pushed up. We've got a mortar that just got Panzerfaust and eventually got destroyed by those folks grenadiers that Iron Club has provided. So at this point the Axis are prevailing. They did manage to capture the village located in the center of the map, and they are making a pretty decent push with 4 Volks Grenadier while I am hitting them with my mortar. We've got a counter mortar coming out from Takai. He tried to take down my NG, but I moved it a little bit further so he doesn't know exactly where I have placed it. So we got some guards coming at from our Russian teammate. Let's take a look on his doctrine. He went for the what's it called, Gauss rifle motor or something. We've got a T-34 coming out for me. I picked the Soviet industry, which in exchange of manpower it provides me let's say 50% plus on fuel. So it gives me more fuel, but it also takes away a lot of map power. As you can see, 166, and I only have a bunch of units right over there. So I'm using my T-34 to do as much damage as possible. As you can see, only a swift pass in the center of the map got me 7 kills, which is gonna gain me a veterancy anytime soon now. And we do have another T-34 coming out. Again, from the bonus that the Soviet industry gives me. As you can see, it's a passive. And it's a passive ability, which means it's gonna activate as soon as you reach the desired level of points. So we got the rocket buffer trying to take down my T-34, however the other T-34 comes to the rescue. It got badly damaged, but he is returning it back. He doesn't want to lose it. We got the Grenadier Squad. I'm not sure why he's chasing this one. He could have possibly chased this one. It would only take 1 hit to go down. While we are slowly recapturing this center, the Cloud Panda, he managed to get a Panzer IV, while Iron Club, he got the Jagdpanzer IV, which is pretty much an improved version of the Panzer IV tank. While I am getting pushed, my main gunner was destroyed. I was lucky that I didn't get killed at this point. But I'm using my repair stations granted me by the doctrine that I chose. It only requires, I think, 75 munition. I'm not sure, though, I don't remember. But it spawns a couple of engineers, or actually a bit more, that will repair any friendly tank or my tanks if they get nearby. We got a capping here by my teammate. He managed to cap their ammo, which is gonna grant us a lot of ammunition for a certain amount of time. But Cloud Panzer, he is sending his Panzer IV out for reconnaissance. So we got 2 Wehrmacht players, Cloud Panzer and Rommel. They are camping in the center. They will keep their fuel at any cost. They've got a bunch of MGs, a lot of bunkers and mortars at the same time. While my teammates went for a more infantry-based strategy. We have a pair of conscripts and a penal battalion coming out from my friend Petsa. While Nautilus, he is going for the MG to cover our own points. So I made a small rush from the T-34s. I knew there were tanks nearby, so I had them ready to retreat. As you can see, we got a doctrinal ability coming out from Takei. He can use you can use that to pull down his tanks no matter what tank it is, which is gonna give him a lot of extra defense. I'm not sure how this doctrine is called, but I do remember that he is able to make packs. I think it's called Pack 34. It's the big pack which you can construct with your engineers, and which is a very interesting defensive placement. So we've got a small rush coming out from Takei. He is using his 2 grenade squads. They're gonna fire grenades soon, so I'm gonna be forced to retreat. A lot of battle happening in the center for the blob, pretty big blob coming out from Aki Club. He managed to preserve his Volkswagen squad. He did get a couple of veterans for them. We've got another very nice penal battalion inside this house. 4 kills for this guy only. He managed to take down 4 guys, while Petsa, he's got the assault package for his conscripts, which is yet another doctrinal ability. I think it's the Soviet shock army that he is using. Again, I don't know the names of the commanders and doctrines. So sent my T-34 over here, hoping that there was no tank nearby. However, he's got his Jagdpanzer and his Rocketwerfer at the back. I'm barely gonna escape this T-34. We have a lot of tanks located at the center, 2 tanks, while my teammates have none at this point. We got the 2 mortars coming out from Nautilus, but these mortars so far in all my games haven't proven very effective. I'm not sure what you guys think, but I do not consider them to be a useful unit at all. We got all these guys going down thanks to the Panther. We've got a plane coming out from Klotz Panther. It's the Stuka reconnaissance, as it seems. We've got another of bunkers being set up right over there. They are defending this point at any cost, while yet another tank coming out from Klotz Panzer. He's got 2 Panzer Force and a Stug 3. While his teammate Rommel, he is still dealing a lot of casualties into my friend over here, who knows if he is gonna retreat back, then the fuel will be unprotected. So he's hoping to get some tanks anytime soon now. Got some smoke coming out from the Stug to cover his retreat. The left side is mostly unprotected. I am not sure why my teammate is holding right over there. Somewhere in between of the game, I insulted him because I got offended, frustrated. Sorry, that he wasn't moving. But you're gonna see that anytime soon now. We've got a push coming out on the right side. They are trying to get the second ammunition as well. I do have 2 T-34s, but the Jagdpanthers, they are incredible in long ranges. Since there are 8 tank destroyers, obviously. The enemy, he managed to destroy the repair stations with the Jagdpanthers, so I had to pull back my tank. As you can see, for this guy, so we need out my water. I don't want to lose the veterans into water, so I am pulling it back. At this point, if I get any close with my T-34s, there will be a chance that I'm gonna lose them. But luck favors the bold, as they say, so I made a presumably stupid move to attack with my T-34s. So this one is going down any moment now. I did manage to kill one with my T-34. However, the Jagdpanzer is surviving. I did manage to get an Su-76 from my mechanized armor company, which I also made. So I went for T2 and T3T4 at this point. I am gonna pursue him, however, due to the barrage coming out from the Axis team, I will hand over to my guys. We got Petza, who's got an SU-85, I'm not sure why he is sending it back. But my SU-85 will be knocked out by the Panther, I think. We've got some constructs coming up from Perry. I'm not sure if he's got the upgrade from. He has the anti-tank upgrade, so he is gonna use it soon as which the Panthers know he's turning it back. I'm not sure why he's not using the anti-grenade, but anyhow. So we've got 4 tanks coming out from Klotz Panzer. He made another flag panzer, which he included in his guys. We've got the first T-34. As you can see, I am swearing at the Russian player. My apologies, that was kind of racist. But later in the game we resolved our small disagreement, let's say. So Kazakh he used his AT grenade to destroy the engine of the Panther. While my teammate Nautilus, he decided to reinforce the ammo point, which is gonna help us keep it. While my teammate he listened to my, let's say, rage, he got the point, so he decided to move on with his guys. So no harm done at this point. We've got a Panther almost getting knocked out, that's a pity. But I have noticed that the enemy tends to make a lot of planes. We've got banners coming out from the Wehrmacht there, presumably. Yep, there it is, it's the assault artillery coming out from Aachen Club. So the Axis team is getting ready for another attack, but as you can see, we did manage to concentrate a decent amount of SU-85s. However, with this amount of smoke thrown by Aachen Club, we will have to stop our advance. Well, it's pretty quiet at the center. At this point, the battle has moved on into the right flank. We did manage to get all these guys, so we got the Takei who made a bold move with his Panther, sorry. However, due to the enormous amount of SU-85s, he's gonna get knocked down. We got the Jagdpanzer firing at this distance. It's a very nice anti-tank destroyer. We got another Panther coming out, this time from Aachen Club. But we decided to make a counter-attack, as you can see. So at this point, my doctrine provides me with a massive KV-2, which is like a big howitzer, which deals a lot of damage into tank and infantry, especially. So we are making a push right over there. The Panzer, Jagdpanzer 4 just got knocked out by the SU-85s. My SU-85 is going down. We've got yet another artillery coming, right again from assault artillery coming out from Aachen Club. Who is using his artillery superbly. So I got my KV-2 up and firing. I clicked on firing positions, which is gonna allow me to deprive the mobile use of the tank, however all the crew is going for the reload speed and the range. So we've got this smoke covering this pair of Panzer IVs, very nice tactic to use. He did manage to get behind our lines of defenses. We've got my M5 here being all stuck alone against those two Panzer IVs. It will get knocked out anytime soon now. So we've got another KV-2. I noticed that the Panthers broke through, so I had to pull them off. We've got Petza, he must have been busy at this point. He didn't go for the Panzer IV, but he is using his SU-85s to get it. So we've got some infantry push on the right. I brought up my MG, but at this point we've got the first elephant coming out. Massive anti-tank destroyer. The tank with the most damage, with the highest range, and I think the slowest reload. But that doesn't matter really. It's a very nice anti-tank destroyer. We got the Z3, which got captured early on by Arkham Club. Gonna use my KV-2 to bombard it though. We did manage to push them back. We are gonna cap the ammunition going to back. But things are looking bad in the center. Our fuel is close to getting captured. We have no defenses whatsoever at the front. However, my Russian teammate, he saw that coming. He sent his two Z3s along with 4 infantry squads. We got some KV-2. The KV-2 doing massive damage. This one got deflected. This one hit him right in the back. Almost knocking him out. Which he got knocked out by the KV-2 at this back. So the Panther, he went for the two attack. I am mobilizing my T-thermals once again. We got the stupid bombing coming out, not so much damage. However, my crews are in shock. We got a massive actual barrage coming out. I think from Take. Yep, it's the railgun artillery 200 ammunition. All these explosions that you're gonna see anytime soon. Just take a look at the explosion that this thing is causing. It's very deadly. We got the Ramos Elephant with a broken engine. We are Petsa has brought his Unit 5, while our Russian teammate he's got his Z3 over here. I'm not sure why he's not shooting his Elephant. He's gonna realize in a moment. Oh, he did manage to destroy the Su-85, however. Petsa Helmet has come up with yet another one, and he's gonna use it to take down this elephant. Kind of wasted elephant right over there. Could have been used way better at this point. So I decided to help my teammates in the center by providing them with a series of repair stations. First one being built here, and later on I'm gonna continue building along this line of defense right over there. So we got the village being camped by Arcane Cloud, while the T-34 flanking this elephant. While we've got a series of tanks, I'm not sure why Glock Panzer is piling them all up in the center. He could have used them more effectively. However, we have a series of tanks as well. We got counting 3 Su-85s. Well, we got the priest coming out from Nocturus. He is going for the infantry commander, which grants him the M7B1 priest howitzer. So the plane just got knocked down by my Zis, which is the nose. Anyhow, still decamping happening in the center. We are slowly getting our points back. However, the plane just got knocked down. That was a very nice shot from my ZSU M17. I put it right on the hill, which is gonna allow it to gain the extra range, which will help later on to destroy many and many more planes. We got a lot of tanks being piled up from Float Spons. I am not sure what happened to him, but it is a serious force to be reckoned with. We've got 2 packs coming from Take, 2 packs for Ether, which is a massive pack, and we also have a Panzer IV being dug up, along with 3 bunkers, which will be upgraded with entry, and medic stations all over this small corner right over there. So we got the priest firing against this base. we knew that my friend knew that the enemy base is located right over there, so he's gonna keep on pounding it. And minor damage. Look at the Halter just coming back. Not too much damage. So I've got this mortar right over there. I put it right on the hill, which will give a very nice advantage in both range and distance. Got a blob again, being summoned by the old Brookmano West player. He's gonna try to take the village back, but Petty Zahi is holding it at all cost. We've got the conscripts with the assault packets. They are really useful. Molotov coming by, torturing and flaming all these guys. He had to pull them back. So we've got another wave of artillery coming out right over there, killing a lot of the teammates' forces. Look at the explosion. I think the house just completely wiped out. So we've got managed to keep both the ammunition points at this point. However, the Axis player realized that, so he sent his Panzerbow, and soon he's gonna send Gauss to capture it. Well, you can see at the massive amount of units. That's because it is a custom grade map. It can allow you. Actually, no, my mistake. We do have a lot of repair stations, as I said. That's gonna allow my teammates to repair the tanks in a very quick moment. We've got 5 at this point in the center, actually. Yep, 5. Which will grant them, I think, 4 engineers for each one, which is 15 engineers in total. But the rocket waffers being pushed up against the Su-95s. The OKW player knows that, so he is some of them in the front line. We've got an attempt coming out from Nautilus to attack the enemy base. The howitzer is firing over there. We've got another artillery barrage coming out against this massive pile of tanks. We've got the Jagdtiger being brought up by Eikenklopp, which is a very, very big tank store. However, comparing with the Elephant, I think the Elephant has a bigger cannon, first of all, and second of all, it is more agile. As you can see, the Jagdtiger, it can barely move. The maneuverability is so low, and it's a very difficult tank. So we've got some decapping, and while smoke is being blown up, I'm not sure if it could have been a mortar vulnerability. Katyusha now available. So I've got my Katyushka firing against those packs. He's got engineers repairing them, however, and a Panzerwerfer, which he's gonna use to counter my Katyushkas effectively. We've got Petsa, who is using his Pink Battalion, and a massive counterattack coming out from Eikenklopp, who managed to preserve all of these infantry units. We've got artillery barrage coming out from one of us. It was an IL-2 hit. It was probably coming out from my Russian teammate. Yeah, could have been it. So we've got the Petter's 3 conscripts defending against all these guys. We've got artillery coming out, any type of artillery being thrown up in the center. The conscripts are almost going down, so are the Volksgrenadiers. One Volksgrenadier squad just got knocked out, and all the infantry squads are retreating back. I wouldn't have rushed it so much. He could have stayed a little bit longer and finish off the 3 infantry squads right over there. So I got my Katyushkas firing continuously at the emplacement over there. However, this one has already a veteran C2, which is gonna be very deadly. So we got the small rush coming out from the Russian player. He's got a with it from the remaining German force, so it was an easy jump to you. Just got destroyed Su-35. And yet more repair stations that I built in order to help my ass. We've got the priest along with the Petsaskatiuska right at the back. As you can see, the massive size of that thing. It's very big. As you can see it from here up until the other side of the battlefield. So we've got the priest, which is quite deadly. You can use the creepy banners that which allows you to fire 6 banner shot with only 15 ammunition as a cost, which is very few, concerning that we got an 81 plus just because we got the gold ammunition points. So we've got an attempt from Lufthansa along with Arcade Club to capture the center. The priest just got knocked out by the Stuka barrage, coming out from the doctrine that Rome got. The cost of the Stuka bombing run is 160. It doesn't leave any smoke behind, so every time you hear the sound that the Stuka is coming, you know where is it coming. We've got the priest trying to attack the tank over there, but the captain managed to take it down with his 9 bazooka. So we have a rush coming out from my teammate. 3 teammates, sorry, coming out. I'm not sure why he is sending his supply. I'm sure he forgot about it. But my Katyushas are continuously firing, but the massive amount of health that each of them has, along with the repairs coming out from the engineers, is gonna keep them longer. We've got 2 elephants and a small push coming out from Naftalus, who sees the elephants and is going for them. He is using his artillery barrage to take down one of them. However, he's gonna pull it just about in time. We have an upper bunkers defending the fuel point. The barrage nearly knocked out the engineers, but however, no more damage than that was caused. So we've got this small rush from my teammate. He just got back at the back behind those 2. He's got another T-34 at this point at the back, but the Arcade Club, he is going for my Katyush because he wants them so bad. However, I will not just allow him to kill me. I'm gonna get them back behind my house. So he is making, I'm not sure what he is doing at this point. My KV is blasting him at the back. He's gonna have a very bad day. So we got another barrage coming out. Meanwhile, we are finishing off this Jagdtiger. I saw that the Panzer force are on the other side of this small forest, so I pulled them back in order to save them, which I rightfully did, because otherwise I would have lost both of them. I'm pulling it back as fast as possible. I am also sending my KVT to assist my teammate T-34. One shot at the flank, dealing, let's say, 30, 35, maybe 40 seconds. Now it's to himself. Yet another one, bringing it to just below 25, let's say. Is it gonna get down? Another KV2 shot approaching in time. Yep, 3 shots and he is down. Well, 3 elephants coming out from this is a ridiculous amount. No tank will be approaching these 3 in any time. We've got a very nicely strategically placed base over there with a flag on its top from Arcade Club. It prevented all of those guys from flanking at the left. We got this pack right over there, almost dealing half the damage to my KB2. However, as you can see, one of them got destroyed, which is blocking the view of the Pack 43. Again, another barrage coming out from my Katyushkas. I will be continuously firing. I do not want these packs to stay any longer. Got another push coming out from Nautilus. He just lost one of his cars right over there. Minor damage, so he's gonna have to pull them back. While we are piling up a serious amount of forces at the center. Got a bunch of Su-85s from Hetsa, while a Russian teammate is gathering up infantry at the flank and the center as well. I've got this smoke covering the retreat of my teammate right there. While the elephants are firing continuously, we've got artillery coming out, trying to destroy the bunkers while the priest is firing as well. Everything is concentrated in these three elephants. With them gone, then the center will be pretty much defenseless. However, we've got Club Panzer, who Elion managed to raise a lot of tanks. We've got two Tigers coming out from him and a Panther as well. While his other Panther boy is having trouble in the middle. So we've got two Wolverines reinforcing my right side from Nautilus, while the two Katyushas, one reached up till Veterancy 2, while the other one is up until Veterancy 1. We've got the T-34 hitting the Pak-43 from the back, very nice move from my teammate. Again, sorry to him for insulting him early on, but it looks like he sort of awakened, let's say, after this small disengage. We got the MiKV-2 firing up until there. As you can see, these shots, this one only hit in the trucks, but the previous one hit it. This one hit right in the side, but the previous one did a lot of damage, which hit right in the flank. At this point, it's missing, but we've got the three Tigers coming out from Gunsmother along with the Panther. I realized that, so I am pulling back my KV-2 as fast as possible. Well, we've got a small rush coming out from Takei. He managed, I'm afraid, to take down my Veteran C1 Katyushka. It's a one-shot, one-kill. But my Veteran C2 was saved. He is gonna lose his pen. So my KV-1 with the Veteran C just went back. We got the Russian guy from Bloodsponsor. He knows that due to the small attack that the Panther did, our lines are deorganized, so he is piling up his tanks. He's ready to send them once again. While we have some dead elephants right over there. Sorry that you missed that, guys. It was artillery coming up, probably from the priests, who at this point have, let's locate them. We got one priest at the center, two veterancy, very nice. From Nautilus, we got the rush coming out from Bloodsponsor. My KV-2 is in deep trouble. I have two of them, however this one is getting knocked out. I did not save that one. As I said, my lance is deorganized. However, Nautilus, he is sending his Jacksons. We've got a big tank fight happening in a very small circle right over there. We've got the KV-2, which is low on health. The Panzer are attacking from behind. Things are not looking good at this point. I am unsetting it up. I will try to kill that one. However, I'm not sure if I managed to save it at all. We got the IL-2 striking run coming out from our Russian teammate. KV-2 got knocked out. We just had a Stuka bomb run, knocking these Jacksons out. It's 3 tanks versus 1. And yet another Tiger coming out from Panzer. This is a massacre in such a small area. As you can see, we've got the T-34 flanking this Tiger. However, is he gonna knock it out? That's another thing. I just fired a Katyushka on this thing's back. 0 damage whatsoever. Very tough armor. Close Panzer, he is pulling back his guys. Look at the Russian teammate, he is sending 2 T-34s. Again, this tank right over there, dealing a lot of damage since it's hitting in the back of the armor. Grenadiers are rushing to help the Panther using the Panzerfaust ability. Yet another artillery coming out from the priests, nearly killing those guys. As you can see, the priest in the distance. Veteran C2 has a very nice bonus. As you can see, in Veteran C2 it gains shell accuracy and rate of fire, which is what he needs. He did manage to kill all of those guys in one shot. So we got the packs completely gone, and thanks to the Katyusha, which is slightly getting into Veteran C3, while the center at this point is not supported by Axis forces. They got pushed right close to their base. My teammate is trying to make a flanking move from the side. Got Rommel's bunker defending this point right over there. Very nice bunker coming out from everyone from Rommel, sorry. It eventually defended the sector. Got a Calliope, Katyushka, sorry. Calliope is Company 1. Got two Katyushkas firing against all these bunkers, all of them, all the packs got destroyed. However, Takai, he is making another two, while 3 Tigers are defending them.
Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action.
We got a small push coming from Petza. He is gathering his infantry, while our Russian teammate, he has eliminated any sort of resistance coming out from the Axis team. So far, not many battles have gone on this flank. Most of the battles took place right in this village. As you can see, havoc took place a few moments earlier. Lots of dead, lots of destroyed vehicles, lots of parts being blown up and destroyed. We got another T-34 used as a scout. He's gonna be the one that notifies me that there are 2 more packs right there. So I am moving my Katyushkas, which will fire against all of these tanks. Got I think the 3rd or the 4th Jagdtiger coming up from Arhikov, and none of his early ones were successful. But let's see if this one is. I'm trying to cap this point right over there. I have seen that they do not have many infantry. Of this infantry, they can deal a lot of damage, so I use my conscripts to take this sector. Well, they are defending it at all costs. They do not want to lose this point right outside their base. Otherwise, we will be able to call in artillery just because we will be in range. We got Petza, he's got the Su-35 against the Jagdtiger. One shot, taking half of its life down, and yet another one finishing off. But the flag is attacking from the left. It's 2 shot, 2 killed, coming from the Jagdtiger. I've got Petza, he's got another 2 Jagdtigers trying to penetrate the Jagdtiger, which is slightly nearly killed. Almost 10 shots have been fired from the Su-85, and look at the amount of life that the Jagdtiger lost. However, we have another flanking move coming out from Petza. He has 2 conscripts firing stickies at this Jagdtiger. However, it did manage to destroy the Su-35. While the Jagdtiger just got knocked out by the squad. We are pushing in from the right now. I've got the Katyushkas firing from distance, while the packs are preventing any tank from getting any close. We just had a red smoke coming out. It was the railgun artillery. My teammates had to pull back. However, for the first time, we have 3 Tigers coming out from the left side. They realized that it is not so well guarded, so he decided to make a push from the left side. We got the T-34 coming out from my Russian teammate. However, there is no matter how many teeth it was, you won't be able to knock down these three tigers. We got the IL-2 Public Strike and run, sorry. Almost 0 damage down to those tigers. We are having another Stuka bombing, I'm not sure where that one is going. Knocked out this MG, I am not sure why he decided to waste so much ammunition to take down this MG itself, but the IL-2 hitting the tiger in the flank almost 0 damage again. So we got a Katyushka barrage coming out, failing, didn't manage to take a lot of damage. We got a desperate attack coming out from a Russian teammate. His T-34 stood no chance whatsoever against those two targets. We got another bomb run coming again. Actually it was an IL-2 strike and run. 0 damage again. While both Noktals and Pets are there sending the guys, the artillery is gonna prevent them from chasing them. Lots of damage coming in, hitting the Tigers backside. But another artillery is gonna prevent my guys, my teammates from pursuing the 3 targets. So we got one of my Katyushkas just got knocked out by this pack over here. As you can see, it's slightly reaches in the zone. However, he did knocked out. It was almost a veteran Katyushka that was a bit an uncareful move that I made. While the howitzers that Nautilus have are very good at this point. He has this one veteran C2, 40 kills, from which 12 are infantry and 2 are vehicles. They were probably the elephant hex that just got knocked out a few moments earlier. So we have a defensive stance coming out from the Axis team. We've got the 3 packs right on the right side of the map, covering all this out. I am doing a small capping here by my engineers, and I'm using my Katyushka to fight against the packs once more. Almost this one is capped. While we've got a number of bunkers coming out from Rommel to support his elephant.
Captain just took the battlefield.
Just have an open blitz cargo truck, which is gonna gain a little bit more points from each sector. We got another plane coming out this time. It is a Reaper. Actually, no. We got a howitzer coming out from Nautilus. A lot of guys just got knocked out by one shot. We got the IL-2 flank from the left side, providing all the reconnaissance that we need in order to take down all those packs. So we are having quite a battle again on the left side. Petsa has got a number of infantry, while Glockpanzer and Rommel have tanks to defend against their base. As you can see, we are pushing in from each direction at this point. The Russian guy has a lot of infantry coming out to take down all these packs, while the main defense of the Axis is gathered in this side. We are having the first guy to abandon the game, Glockpanzer, with his mighty Tiger army. He quit the game. Unfortunately, we have a bunker over here, ducking all those guys down, which is something that I'm gonna destroy with my SVR weapon at any moment now. We've got one Panzer who came through. He is getting shot by the Panzerwolf, which is dug up over there. We've got the priest being left alone, which is gonna get destroyed by this tiger. It's actually the AI tiger Glockpanzer who dropped a few seconds ago. He managed to take down the priest, which was unguarded. It went too far. It was alone, and bad move from my teammate. He did lost that one. However, the Titan 4 is not going to change by this small loss. Well, you can see the damage of the Tiger. This captain just got knocked out with 2 shots coming out from the Tiger. We've got a veteran weapon squad. The AI is pushing right in the center, creating havoc. Look at the rifle almost knocked out. He's gonna have to pull the back, otherwise he's gonna lose him. While I am pushing from the right side, I realized that the 3 packs haven't been captured yet, so I'm gonna make it anytime soon after all those 3. While Petsa, the Russian guy, he is using his SU-5s. 2 shots in the flank of the Tiger. Half of his health just went down. We are having the SU-5s rushing against this guy, Tiger, eventually knocking it down. So we get another push coming out from the allied team. A lot of SU-5s have been used and are still being used by both Petsa and our Russian teammate. The AI, as you can see, is the guy with the red. He is massing a lot of guys. However, his teammates are suffering badly at this point. I am getting closer and closer on the right side. I've got these Grenadiers, the AI Grenadiers, in pursuit of my Katyushkas. I'm gonna pull them back. While we've got some Katyushkas, IL-2s and Priest hitting this small defense, this measurable defensive placement.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Put a bunch of flames down on the other side. The elephant, Roman's elephant, is losing health. Managed to take a couple of the SU-95s, however, Petsa managed to take it with his SU-95. As you can see, I am pushing in from the right side again. I have managed to gather a decent force at this point. I am getting closer and closer to the base. The Axis player, Takei, he is going way too defensive in this one. He completely gave up. He is only defending at this point while the teammates are struggling in the center. Gonna Stuka bombing gun right on the SU-95's head. However, it didn't get knocked out. So we got a small collision coming out of these 2 tanks. The Stuk is getting pounded by both the KV-2 and the SU-95. However, the Tiger, a massive, just barely managed to get that one. That was a very lucky shot, and that was the AI that killed me right there. So I'm pulling back my KV-2. I needed to secure those packs right there, so I'm gonna send it back while the AI is close to killing Petsa's tank. He just did it. Artillery barrage coming out here, destroying most of the bunkers, and get an IL-2 rear armor hit, however very small damage. So I got the 2 Katyushkas at the back. The pack just got captured, however I did manage to protect and destroy it with my KV-2. The rocket weapon just got knocked out by my KV-2, which I'm gonna pull that one back. However, the elephant is coming to the rescue, knocking down this Katyushka along with the KV-2. And the pack managed to destroy my last Katyushka, so I pretty much lost all of my guns at this point. Due to the bonus that the ability that my commander has given to me, I've got a ton of fuel. However, my manpower is running low, and I just lost all my guys, almost all my tanks, so I will not be pushing for now. While the AI is making a slow move, he's keying target from the SU-5 right down there. Got another elephant coming out from Rommel. He has been using it quite effectively. So far, look at that, one shot, half the health going down. There's a very nice chance that he's gonna destroy the SU-1, which he did. 2 shot, 2 kill. Very nice hit by the elephant. While Petsa, he is pushing from the center left. We got the infantry push coming out from a Russian teammate on our left. So I managed to, with the help of my ZSU, I managed to cap this pack over there, reinforce it at the same time. I just killed this small half track which was gaining help with the Axis team gain more points. As you can see, Takai, he knows that I got the pack. He is gonna try to stop me. Katushka is going down. I have nothing to do. However, this ZSU is gonna help me a lot, and you're gonna see how. I am reinforcing my pack at this time. I just lost it, however. So I decided to set in my contours. I am using my Ura to get as fast as possible. Takei hasn't realized that I've got forces right in the back. So I managed to not only cap it, but I'm also reinforcing my guys. I've got my KV-8 being chased by Takei's Panther. I've got the explosive right over there. Let's see if there's any damage whatsoever. Explosive right down on the belly of the Panther, however, it did not get knocked down. Sweet revenge, I've got the pack fortitude. Dealing lots of damage to the Panther, but he's gonna try to encircle me, however, not when the conscripts are around. They are gonna use their grenade to take down the Panther's engine, which they don't. Just got destroyed by the pack fortitude. So we got the Panther destroying all my repair stations, however, the battle has moved on. I do not require them. I've got a KV-2, I'm gonna send it to take down this Panther. I managed to push in from the right side. I've got the ZSU, which has managed to take down a lot of planes. As you can see, it's already Vet 3. Actually, I haven't lost it quite a long time now. This is why it's Vet 3. I'm gonna use it to reinforce my guys right there. While we have another elephant from Rommel, it is pretty much keeping them alive. No tank can get any closer. We've got the Jagdtiger from Icon Club, another massive tank destroyer. We've got the elephant firing at my conscripts. I'm gonna have to turn my pack. I think I'm gonna lose my ZSU anytime now. We've got Rommel's tanks. They're starting to move against me. I'm gonna use the AT grenade along with the pack fortitude to take down this Panther. ZSU just got knocked down. I'm reinforcing it as fast as I can. However, Rommel's Panzer IV is gonna try to finish me off. The real key, dude, I am circling it around along with my conscripts. AT grenade going by pack right in the position of our hidden mission, though. It's turning again right in the middle. Very nice hit. Oh, massive damage done to the Panther, to Panther 4, which just got knocked out. 3 veterans hit, 3 tanks killed so far. Got the elephant in the Jagdtiger keeping all the defense in the center. As you can see, the battle has taken about 59 minutes and 53 seconds. It has been a tiring battle, so it's natural that we are wearing off. There has been a lot of casualties from each side. We got a T-34 column coming out from our Russian teammate, while Nautilus is using his priests to fire barrage against the enemy's base. I just got my CSU just got knocked down right over there. I'm not sure how he fights with the bush right there, but that doesn't matter really. I've got my KV-2 to support my Attack 43. My teammate Nautilus, he is rushing to help me. We're making a good push from that. We've got 2 tanks, almost tanks. We've got the KV-2 low on health. Is the elephant gonna take it down? Look at this infantry block coming out from Nautilus. I am gonna use my vehicle as a repair kit anytime soon. Now my Russian teammate is rushing the flank. That's the only way to take down an elephant. I'm number 10. Flanking it from the sides, while we got the Jat tank almost knocking out this T-34. It did manage to knock down the one next to it. This one just got knocked down by the elephant. We got 3 Su-25s coming out from Peza. He has already one of them, which makes them 4. I have kept the pack alive. I am sending again another half track. I know that a half track helped me keep this one alive, so I made for another one. Well, I've got this mortar veteran 63, 24 kills, 2 buildings destroyed, and my teammate, the enemy team, just surrendered. They knew that the game was lost. They had an AI with them, so there was nothing that they could do. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. I think the only reason that the Axis team lost it is because they were piling up so many tanks in the center, while they could have snapped the chance and run like a blitzkrieg tactic, which would have won the battle for them, I'm sure. Again, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, comment, and I see you guys next time.